friends. Today I want to share a story with you. One that has the power to change your perspective of life. But there is only one condition. You must listen carefully. This is not just a tale of survival. It's a lesson of courage, patience, and unwavering focus. Once upon a time, in a vast and beautiful forest, there lived a young deer named Neera. She had a sleek golden coat that shimmered under the sunlight, blending perfectly with the dry leaves that covered the forest floor. Neera was swift and graceful, but on this particular day, her energy was drained. The summer heat was merciless, and she had been wandering for hours in search of water. Her throat felt dry, her legs wobbled, and her vision blurred slightly. She had been to all the usual watering spots, but every single one had dried up. The scorching sun hung in the sky, offering no mercy. Still, she didn't give up. She knew that somewhere water had to exist. She just had to find it. After what felt like an eternity, she stumbled upon the shade of a large banyan tree. Exhausted, she lay down for a moment, catching her breath. That's when she heard it, a faint but unmistakable sound. It was soft, yet it carried a rhythm that could not be ignored. It was the sound of water. Neera's ear perked up, her heart raced with excitement, and strength returned to her tired legs. She pushed herself up and started moving towards the sound. The closer she got, the louder it became. Soon she pushed past the thick bushes and stopped in her tracks. Before her lay a magnificent river, its water glistening under the golden rays of the sun. The sight was like a miracle. Relief washed over her. She had found what she has been searching for. But just as she took a step forward, something made her freeze. From the corner of her eye, she saw movement to her right. Hidden behind the tall grass was a hunter. He stood still, with bow drawn, his sharp arrow aimed straight at her. Her eyes locked on her, his fingers steady, ready to release. A shiver ran down Neera's spine. Her instinct screamed to her to run, but before she could react, another moment caught her attention. She turned her gaze to the left, and there, crouching low in the bushes, was a lion. Its golden eyes gleamed with hunger, its muscles tensed, ready to pounce at the moment she moved. Neera's heart pounded in her chest. She felt trapped. Then, as if the universe itself wanted to test her further, she noticed something behind her. A thick wall of smoke was rising into the sky. Flames crackled, inching closer and closer. There was a big fire. Panic gripped her now. There was no escape. In front of us was a deep and fast-flowing river. To her right was a hunter. To the left was a hungry lion. And behind her was a raging fire, threatened to consume everything. Neera was completely surrounded. Most creatures would have lost all hope in such situation. But Neera was no ordinary deer. She took a deep breath and asked herself, "What was I searching for?" The answer was simple: water. She had spent hours searching for it, and now, when she was finally here, she was allowing fear to distract her. Neera made a decision. If she had to die, she would die doing what she came for. Ignoring the threats around her, she bent her head and began to drink. The cool water touched her lips, soothing her parched throat. In that moment, she felt at peace. And then something incredible happened. Dark clouds rolled in from nowhere, covering the sun. A strong wind swept through the forest, and within moments, heavy raindrops started falling from the sky. The fire behind her hissed and crackled as the rain smoothed the flames, extinguishing them completely. The hunter, caught off guard by the sudden storm, lost his grip. His arrow slipped, missing its target entirely. The lion, startled by the loud thunder and flashing lightning, turned and vanished into the depth of the jungle. When Neera finally lifted her head, everything had changed. The fire was gone, the hunter had disappeared, the lion has disappeared, and the river still flowed as calm and serene as ever. Neera took a deep breath, feeling stronger than ever. She had faced death from all sides, but she had not panicked. She had remained focused on her goal, and in doing so, life had given her a second chance. So, friends, life often puts us in situations where we feel trapped. Problems come from all directions: financial struggles, family issues, self doubt, failures. Just like Neera, we feel surrounded, unable to escape. But in those moments, we must remember, why did we start? Most people, when faced the difficulties, give up on their dreams. They focus on the obstacles instead of the goal. But the truth is, challenges are temporary. Storms pass, problems fade. And if you stay focused on what truly matters, life has the way of clearing the path for you. So, friends, don't be afraid of hardships. Don't let fear control you. Keep moving forward, and one day the world will see you shine. I hope this story inspires you. Remember, the key to success is not running from the problems, but facing them with courage and faith. So keep going. For more
and
such
never stop
stories
chasing
and
your dreams.
motivational videos,
Have a good
subscribe
day.
our
For
channel
more such
and stay
stories, do
tuned.
subscribe to our
Thank
channel.
you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye bye.